Hey guys, I want to show you a few fun ways of using these with using the color kit, but I'm also going to pull a couple more colors from my stash, I think. So let's get to it. So the way I like to pick my mixed media colors is by just looking what coordinates with the product I want to use. So I took here like a selection of the goodies in the kit, and if I want I can bring in a few. Now I think the pink, this is Sweetheart, which I actually have here. I don't have all the colors in my stash, so I like to swatch them in this book, and I'll add the names. Okay, that was stupid because I want to be able to flip through this. So what I want to add is probably, I think with the pink we're good. Let's see. So thinking I just want to see how this color looks. It's just a lovely happy orange, and this looks like a nice lime green. I might pull my go-to colors, which are Don't Citron Me, and I'm just looking at the colors here. So I really want some teal, and I can use the Jenny B Blue. If I can find it, I have it somewhere here. The Jenny B Blue is a good match, I think. Or I love the Oh Say Can You See, it also looks like a good one. Will Blue Me Down. I think all of these came in previous kits. I love the Pretty in Pink and Pink Stilettos. These are just my go-to colors. And I just want to have a nice variety. No Yokin is always a good one, but I'm thinking maybe because, well, I lost my Mandarin Mai Tai, sadly. I don't know where I put it. Somewhere I misplaced it, sadly. Okay, so I'll keep this one. And just looking if there's something that really pops. But this looks, I like to arrange it also kind of by rainbow, so I get an idea of what I have. And this looks really good. And then I can kind of look and see, I have the pinks, I have the teals, I have the yellows, I have the orange here, and have the warmer pinks and then the more purplish ones. So I think this looks like a good variety. Maybe I'll add Peachy Keen here. Pop Art Pink is also a really gorgeous vibes that I like. It's a little bit softer, and I think actually it will be a good match. So obviously if you don't have all these colors, you can use whatever you have. You can use regular watercolor, you can use mist, you can use inks like stamping inks, whatever. I just find sprays really, really easy to work with. So, and once you get to know the colors, I don't know, for example, if you work with distress inks, you know, if you work long enough with them, then you usually can just, you know how, I don't know, worn lipstick, like how that looks, and you can just, and peacock feathers and all those colors, you can easily just pick them out. So let's see. I have a few ideas. So there are 2 from each design, and I have a few ideas of how I want to show you how this, how you can use these. So let's leave it like this. It's actually very, you know, it's tempting to use them when they are arranged in such a an attractive way. So these are the designs. Let's see what looks like fun. Super. You look good. Yes, please. It's a donut and this gorgeous floral. Okay. So, and what I also want to grab, not so loud, is just a piece of some packaging, because my surface here, you can use a craft mat. Just my surface is very absorbent, and I want to be able to actually pick up the color. So let's see. Okay, this looks like a good one to do the super simple one, and I'm going to use the 2 colors that came in the kit. And you want to do this, actually I can do this on this because I don't need it. So I'm just going to spray them, and you want to make sure that they are nicely shaken so that you don't have any of the pigment or mica or whatever lying at the bottom of the bottle. So you can just let it, don't shake it like crazy, but let it roll around a bit. So these look good. And what I want to do is I want to spray it. I'm going to spray with the orange roughly half of it, and then I'm going to spray the rest with the pink. And I do want them to overlap a little bit, because then they create these new colors. And this is actually, I think it had some pigment stuck in the nozzle because it's very light, but I like it. It's pretty. So because it has a resist, we can wipe off the excess. But you have to be careful, because now I see that, you see, it starts to, the paper starts to fall apart a little bit. So don't rub it like I did. Be gentle. Be very gentle. And actually I like how it looks when I tap it, because it gets, gives it like this blotchy look. And I'm going to add just a few little sprinkles. And I think I want to add a few more. Just to get a bit of a messy look. So this is, I think the best is to let it dry and don't bug it like I'm doing now, and then remove the excess spray from the parts that resist. But here's how it looks, and I think I made a little bit of a mess, but I like the messy look. And I have to say that yeah, the colors are gorgeous. So tag number 1 was a little bit of a miss. Now let's try this pretty flower, and the way I want to do this one is I want to dip it into the paint. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just going to spray a little bit, and this time I'm going for greens and teals. So I know that when they mix, because they're next to each other in the color wheel, they're going to make really pretty colors, and I'm not going to get any mud. And I'm going to add just some hints of yellow, because yellow somehow always makes everything happier and just gives light. And now let's dip. Dip, 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 dip. Ah, love it. And you want to be careful. I think maybe I will let it maybe rest a bit, or I'll gently tap the color and then I'll dip it again. You can really build up the color. Now don't rub it if it's wet, because it's not watercolor paper, it's, I don't know, like a board or something, and it needs a bit of gentleness. Now I want to pop that yellow a little bit more, because you see it really just gives light. So I'm going to dip. If you like using distress inks, then you're probably familiar with all this dipping action. So this is way number 2. Still messy, but you get a bit more control, because you can kind of, you know, decide where to dip the tags. Now for this one, I want to show you another way. So let's wipe this, and I'll just flip it so I make sure that I don't get anything contaminated. What I want to do, this has a pattern of a donut on it. You can see the resist. So what I want to do, I want to color the outside in one color and then color the donut in another color. And I think I will use, again, just the colors that came in the kit. Yeah. So I just sprayed here some mists on my packaging, and I'm going to use a brush to color them. So I'm not going to add any water, because they're already, you know, watery, because it's a spray. And I got a little bit sprayed on my tag, but that's okay. And maybe for the sprinkles I'll come back with different colors, maybe. But I just want to do the donut here. And I'm going to soak up the excess. And now I'm just going to rinse my brush and dry it, because I don't want to add any more water. The colors are kind of light enough. And now I'm going to color the area around. And if you want, you can actually, what I think I'll do is, just to get a bit of variety, I'm going to add a couple more colors, and just to get some different shades of pink there. And I'm gently blending with my brush. So this is really, really simple and easy to do. And of course you can do it in whichever color you want. maybe, you know, start by making your layout and then add the colors that match. I just wanted to show you, so hopefully I can use these in my layouts, but since I use a lot of pink and yellow, I'm not really worried. And in the middle, maybe some of the sprinkles here. And I just want to add some more sprinkles. So I just sprayed a little bit of Oh Say Can You See, which I love. It's a gorgeous teal color. And I can add some sprinkles. It's kind of hard to tell where the sprinkles are, and I can mix my own green. If I mix that orange and teal, get a nice shade of green. And that's it. So I have my colorful sprinkles. Okay, so let's think what else we can do with these. I have this one, for example, can also color, and I want to show you how I'm gonna get. So this is like great to use as a palette. I want here a bit of the yellow as well. So I have yellow, I have the orange. Let's add some orange. And now I'm going to add some green also. And I want to show you how you can paint these. So I'm taking a dry brush. You really don't need more water because there's enough already in the sprays. And what I want to do, I'm going to do the base of the leaves. So this has a leaf pattern to it. Don't know, there, you can see. So there's the foiling that says Feeling Fine, and then that pattern of leaves is in a white resist. And let's zoom in more, because I want you to be able to see what I'm doing. So I'm going to do the base with the green, and I'm going to do so that I don't have to go back and clean my brush. I'm just going to do a few of the leaves. So I'm just doing kind of half of the leaf in green. And obviously you can do whatever colors you want. And then I'm just going to clean off my brush. You can rinse it in water and dry it. And then I'm going to come from the other side with the yellow. And just take my time. And sorry, it's a little bit trying to get everything in frame. It's not easy. You can touch the green a little bit and let those colors mix. And I'm gonna dip into the orange, because why not? And a little bit into the teal that I had here. And I think I got everything. And oh, there's another leaf here. I missed. get it? And gently I'm going to lift all the excess. And yeah, looks good. So because I chose kind of light colors, this is a little bit more subtle. And if you wanted, you could go also color the background, but I'm happy with this. And if you feel like you want some more green or whatever color, you can go back and add it. And it just looks beautiful. I mean, you have already the detail and the pattern there for you, and all you have to do is add gorgeous watercolors. Okay, so I also want to do the pineapple, and we're gonna stay, I think, with traditional pineapple colors. So I'm going to use yellow, like orange yellow for the body, and green, or actually should be a bit brownish, but maybe I'll do pink because why not? And I can add a little bit of the orange. And I don't know. I don't know about the leaves, what color I should make them. It's quite a dilemma. Thinking if I can do the background in a different color, but I'm leaning towards leaving it calm. So it's time for decisions. Let's go for pink. Why not? Why not? Life is short. Paint that pineapple pink. And here you want to get a relatively small brush because there are details like little edges you want to be able to get into. Just want to look if I have everything. If I tilt it, I can see better where the resist is, and then I know if I got everything. I think I just want a little bit more from the pink stilettos. It's the really hot pink. And I want to add a little bit of orange. Here, just touches of orange. Sorry, again. The problem with zooming in. Okay. Good. What else do we have? We have the super... I think I'll dip this one also. Let's see, let's get really messy because I have here pink and green, and that's a recipe for muddy colors. But no fun. No pain, no fun. No risk, no fun. Don't need pain. Okay, so actually I really like this. Look at that. So you kind of get this funky look, and let's go back in because why not? Life is short. So now I have here the pink mostly, and here the yellow and a little bit of the green here. So now I'm going to be more intentional with where I am dipping, and I'll go with pink in pink for the most part. See, I love this milky color the sweetheart. It's gorgeous. Let's enhance a bit the yellow here. Just add some drops. Look at that. Love it. And maybe add some more teal here if I can. I can try here. Okay, and you want to, you know, be careful that it doesn't get too muddy, but this is looking good. I like it. And I have here a little bit green. I think I'll try to add that too. This is really fun. You could have your kids do this also, but you know, watch them so they don't ruin your beautiful creations. Okay, I'm loving this, and I think because of the resist, see all the area around the word super. Let me see if I can show this to you. You see that everything here is resist. That means that if I go in with a wet wipe, I should be able to remove most of this. Like, there's a little bit of splatter here, but it doesn't bother me. And look how gorgeous. I love this. So, we have here the flamingo, and let's do this kind of in an abstract way. So what I want to do, I just want to show you. So let's have some fun. And you know, if you mess this up, you can just flip it over and use the other side as a regular tag. So this thing here has "you look good," and there is a flamingo. You see that? Now what I want to do, I want to have the flamingo kind of in pink, and then the area around it probably in yellow. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray some pink, add 2 shades of pink because why not, and I'm going to dip it like this. So I'm going to keep it kind of in the middle, and then I'm going to add some orange at the bottom and at the top. And let's go for it, because why not? So brave. What do you think we got? I don't know. So obviously this is the no control way. And I just love these colors. These spray colors are just gorgeous. And what I'm thinking is I want these colors are a little bit more muted, like the ones we got in the kit. The vibes are a little bit more muted than these ones, and these actually also came in previous kits. So this is Pink Stilettos and this is No Yoki. And I think for my second layer I want to pump up the volume a little bit. So I'm going to use the more saturated colors, and I'm going to see what happens. Because why not? No risk, no fun. And I love that. So I still get here, you know, the pink of the flamingos, because you look at flamingos and you think pink. But this is just, you know, more fun. And if I want, I can always go back. I'm just going to clean my brush, and I'm just drying my brush because I don't want extra liquid. So I'm dipping my brush in the, I just sprayed a little bit of Pink Stilettos, and I'm going to add it to the body of the flamingo. So you can totally enhance, you know, start with the crazy messy dipping and then go back and enhance the colors. Because like watercolors, these mists, they're also transparent, and you can really build the intensity of the colors if you add more than one layer. So I just made a little mistake. And just try not to get everything super messy. So I hope you can see that. I'm just trying not to dip it into that wet puddle. Here. And in the beak some more. Look at that. And what I think I will do is go back with the orange and yellow into the letters. So this just enhances the pattern. And you know, you can choose which look you want. If you want it more subtle, or if you like the more enhanced version. Let's add some yellow. And sorry, trying to stay in frame. Okay, and the eye, the all-seeing flamingo eye. Look at that, love this. I mean, look at the gorgeous colors, love it. And the last one, obviously I still have like one of each. This one, Can't Stop the Feeling. Why not? So I'm gonna spray this. Actually, I'm just going to kind of come from different directions with different colors and get it all blotchy and pretty. Because why not? Because I can. This is so much fun. You have to try this. And I think I'll add just a bit more peachy keen here. Now, at this point, I recommend don't walk away. You want to pay attention and see what's going on here. And you see I have here, because there's a lot of liquid, it's kind of running. And I don't want it to run so much that the colors become, you know, muddy, that it just becomes a huge puddle. And I think what I will do is I think I will let this dry. I don't want to agitate it too much or wipe out too much of the color because I like the intensity. And you can bring another tag. Why not? Let's just have here a lovely, and just pick up the colors. So because I didn't, you know, spray this directly, it's very subtle. And I tell you, if you do these like, you know, in a batch, then you really get to know your supplies, and you can see how they behave and how they look when they're intense or more watered down. I tell you, you will learn more if you do like a series of something than if you just take the one tag and paint it. If you don't have these particular tags, you can make your own. You can cut tags, you can use watercolor paper, you can emboss with clear embossing powder or gold embossing powder and get that same resist, and then color on it with watercolors or sprays or inks or whatever, and yeah, you'll basically get the same effect. This is just really easy because, you know, it's already here and done, and I don't have to do all the stamping. So I'm just going back again, and I can't tell you how fun this is. Look how gorgeous this looks. I just love the texture and the colors. Pick colors that you absolutely love and you will make, and everything you make will just turn out fabulous because it's your favorite colors. Look at that, so much fun. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Bye.